Uncle N, God will punish you for everything that you made me go through. It's been 35 years, and I still haven't mustered the strength to have this conversation. Just a few people know about this, not even my family, a few close friends, and it's been so hard to talk about it. I was raped when I was 5 years old by my maternal uncle. It's hard discussing this, but I'm hoping that my story would somehow get other people to talk about it as well. So my uncle decided to live with us while we were young. I was 5 at the time. I had an older sister and I had younger ones as well. He moved in with us because he wanted to go to the university or something. I cannot really remember. My memory is extremely vague. So my parents apparently were going to have to take care of that financially. So he had to live with us. He was pretty older than me. As a child, my father had to always be away because he's an engineer. My mother, had to go to work as well. So we were always with him throughout the entire day before my parents return or something. I thought it was care. I would say care. I thought it was love. I thought it was care because he would always want to be like, so, mushy, oh, I love you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. That seems pretty great. I never knew it was something else he was talking about. I remember vividly that he would make me sit on his lap while he's watching TV or something. He would say I should come sit on his lap, and I'll think, oh, my uncle really cares for me. So I would sit on his lap, and then I noticed he liked to rock the chair. He would rock the chair, rock it, and then it gets very fast, and then it stops. And then what happens afterwards is I would notice that my skirt would be wet or something at the bottom with some sticky, slimy stuff. I just never understood it. I just never did. So that happened one too many times. Every day he would do that. But I never paid attention to it. I did not know what it meant. I just thought my uncle liked me to sit on his lap. And it wasn't just me, it was my older sister as well. So if I'm telling my story, she has never spoken about it to me, but I know she also went through the same thing with him. Definitely. So from that, I would call it a graduation because it's like he moved from the rocking chair to actually raping me. Yes, that happened. Not once, not twice, not 100 times, probably thousands. He forcefully penetrated me when I was 5 years old. I did not understand what was going on. But what I do remember is that it happened so fast and it seemed like something he wanted to do quickly. I couldn't explain what it was because I was still a child. But it continued. It continued until he had to leave for school. He would get back from school, he will continue it. And then one peculiar thing would be that he would say, I cannot tell my parents because I know he used to threaten me. I cannot remember the words, but he would make sure that I do not mention it to anyone. He always would tell everybody else in the house to go outside to play and lock the door and lock me and him in. He would lock the door and lock us in, and I've never spoken about this. I can never talk about it. It has shaped my life in such a way that I am so afraid of everything, everyone. I've never ever really known peace internally with myself, with anything around me, because it just always brings up fear for, I can't explain it. I I wish I had the words to tell you what it is that I'm having to deal with. I'm a lot older. I have my own family, but I'm still not happy. And guess what? I've still not spoken about it to my family. I cannot tell you that I am afraid to tell them. I cannot tell you the reason why I haven't said it. I cannot even tell you why I'm telling you right now that's listening. But I just want to unburden myself, and I do not know how. I do not know how. I saw him last year. When I had to vacation with my family. We usually have those moments where we all go to the village and then everybody comes around, and then this man shows up. He recently lost his wife. He has his own family. He lost his wife. She was ill. But I'm not going to say, you got paid back for your evil. No, that's not even, I don't know if I wish him bad. I do not know how to feel about it. And every time I see him during one thing or the other, maybe a wedding or something, he would always act like he's totally oblivious of what's happened. It's like, and it's like, but you did this to me. Like, how am I supposed to deal with this? I saw a video of some girl who, tried to expose her rapist of an uncle or something, or a family member. And I thought, okay, I'm going to muster the courage to do mine as well, because I felt like, yeah, this will make, but I still can't. Every time I see him, I go totally numb, like a statue. I hate myself. I can say that I hate myself because I'm not brave enough. I'm not brave enough to fight this thing that has enveloped my life, enveloped my relationships with people, enveloped how I am. I bottle a whole lot in. I'm not able to fight anything, fight my emotions. It has shaped me in such a way that I freaking hate myself. I freaking hate my life. But I have other people that I have to protect as well. Am I strong enough to? I do not know. I hope that I have been able to touch you. Because I want to be touched as well. I do want to be touched as well. I'm sorry if I'm having to talk about this to you. Please pray for me.